Okay, let's do this. I have a big PC pickup. Actually, a few of them here. It's been a minute since I posted a video. I'm kind of laying a little low. I'm still actively buying a few cards here and there. Nothing crazy, nothing worth having a video for. But recently a friend reached out. He had a lead on a collection, a small collection. Small as in quantity, not quality. Um, from the 30s, I believe mostly the cards were from the 30s, hockey and baseball, some big name stuff. Uh, so he had to get this lot from some dealer that he knew, and then he was going to pass it on to me and see if I was interested. Sure enough, I was. So anyway, long story short, met up with this guy today. Gave me a pretty crazy deal on these cards. So he had I think some V Series hockey cards from the 30s. Those are really cool. I did not buy any of those yet. I might. Some other Hamilton gum, Canadian gum hockey cards. Some really cool stuff like Turk Broda. I think there was Howie Morenz, King Clancy, a bunch of names. Ace Bailey. I could potentially be grabbing a few of those at a later date, but for now, this stuff was all I could kind of afford for today. Let's get right into it. So what I picked up was I picked up 5 cards from these 1934, I think, Gaudis, 1933 and 34. Or actually, these are worldwide gum. So there's the thing with this whole collection was the scrapbook. These cards were all glued into a scrapbook. Some of them came out like this, not too bad. And some of them had more damage. We'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, we got Frank Frisch, Hall of Famer. This is 1934. And then we have a Rogers Hornsby. This one's been folded in half a few times, but that's okay. A little more damage on the back. Yeah, it says right on the top, 1934. So these ones have French on the back. That's how you can tell. Again, Rogers Hornsby. We have Jimmy Fox. Oh, by the way, I'm going to take this out of the sleeve. How often do you get to hold one of these raw and out of the sleeve? Like, it feels incredible. This one even still has some scrapbook on the bottom, like some writing. The card stock, by the way, they're super like durable, incredible. Like these cards, they look amazing eye appeal wise on the front, except for this, but this isn't too bad. I don't even mind. It's the character of the cards. So those 3 to warm us up to the main event. I paid a pretty big penny for this lot, but for me it was pretty much a once in a lifetime opportunity. So yeah, let's jump right into what I did get. What I also got. Yep. Babe Ruth. Now there is a catch to these. I got a great deal for a reason, so I'm gonna take this out. It's not actually stuck to that paper, but it does have a problem. It was in a scrapbook, and it's been peeled right in half. You can tell this one's thinner, but look at the eye appeal. I mean, it obvious issues, but the color on this thing is incredible. So I contacted PSA, a guy that I know through PSA Canada, just to see what he thought if they would slab these as authentic. He seems to think they will. I'm gonna send these in, crazy as that sounds. Actually, before I did get one more. Getting ahead of myself. I do have one more. Yep, another one. This one is a little better on the back, somewhat intact. Now this piece is like right off, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, would I tape this back on? If this was your card, would you tape this back on and send it in to get authenticated, or would you send it in without that piece of whatever and just do it like this? I might do it like this. This one, I'm pretty sure they'll authenticate it. Again, look at the color. The registration's pretty good. I mean, how, like, I can't even believe I'm holding this in my hands right now. It's just unbelievable. It has that like old smell, the card smell. It's definitely not a reprint. Yeah. So I think this was some lady's grandfather or father had this collection. Yeah. Apparently there might be some more coming, so hoping see what else there is there. But mind blown to be just holding this raw card. So yeah, what would you do? Do you think they will grade this as a PSA authentic? I hope they do. Or not. Either way, I'm gonna try. Either way, even if I have to have it raw, I don't mind. It's just like historical piece of artwork in my opinion. So yeah, this one here, if you look, these are the only two cards from the Worldwide Gum. This one on the right is actually just a zoomed in of the one on the left. They just changed the background a little bit. The Gaudi set has 4 different Ruths. I think there's a red like this and a green. There's another green one, and then there's these 2 colors as well. So I've been watching Ken Burns. Let's put these back up front. Ken Burns baseball. If anybody's familiar, it's unbelievable. Crazy enough timing that this had come along right now, this opportunity. Yeah, so I jumped on it, paid a few grand obviously, and then some. So now I have to move some cards, which I'm fine with that. Some cards come in, some cards go out. All good. That's how it works. I like to churn it and kind of make the stuff pay for itself. So, all right. Any opinions? Any thoughts? Let me know in the bottom. Appreciate everybody watching. Also, getting close to 800 subs. That's going to be a giveaway. 800, 900, and 1,000 is the goal. So, thanks again. Stay tuned.